Alright. Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? With this video, I want to talk about like my favorite fights I can remember recently from anime. Of course, Baki is going to be like the main one because that's like the most recent anime I've watched, caught with, etc. Of course, one of my favorite fights I can recall is Rock Lee versus Gaara, Rock Lee versus Kinimaru. Definitely one of the best fights. Rock Lee was definitely my favorite character in the pre-time skip. Like before the fight, we're watching Toonami like everyone else. Rock Lee versus Gaara. We expected Rock Lee to put on a show, but not win. Okay, he did lose anyway. Spoiler alert for like what, a decade-old fight. Like Rock Lee, he fought Sasuke and he got the upper hand. So we were expecting like some like at least some show, and he did. But once we got his backstory and learning how he can't use Genjutsu nor Nenjutsu, it was like, oh. But it turns out he was a Taijutsu specialist. But once he dropped his weights, like we knew he was gonna go fast. But the whole third, fourth, fifth gate thing, that was unexpected. But then I'll say from then on, I bought the Naruto games from then on, and I did not get spoiled or surprised by anything else because I saw Sasuke get this curse mark thing before this even happened. So I gotta find those games. I have them for the GameCube, bro. Like I have every Naruto game up until the PS2 age. So same with Dragon Ball Z too. Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z fights. I saw. Okay, so I have not seen Dragon Ball Super. That needs to be added on my list because everyone in my family still makes jokes about me, like when I was Scream, Power Up for Goku, and all that back then. But I haven't really. It's been so long since seeing Goku. Like I don't know. Like there is not a want for me to watch Dragon Ball Super just because I heard it's not as good. Plus the whole But I saw was it Dragon Ball Super Broly. Like the plot, it's simple. People wanted that movie for a simple reason. They wanted to see Broly go up against everyone, and he did. It was a good movie. They changed the story up a bit because the original story was stupid. Everyone knows. It's because Goku annoyed him as a baby. That's it. I'm not joking. So yeah, I love that movie. Like the beginning with the build up. I forgot her name. The girl. She was okay part with the character, but they try to use her too much, in my opinion. But holding with Broly being like a gentle giant monster guy that loves his friend that he has around him at all times. Like, dude, in all honesty, he didn't kill him, right? He just scared him away. I hope Broly finds him. I don't give a shit if it's a weird monster to have following around Broly for the rest of the series. I don't give a fuck. I want Broly to be with his buddy. So I mean, he's back in the same. He's back in the same planet, right? Like, I am pretty sure Broly is the god of that planet. So, yeah. But Broly versus Vegeta, I love that. He went straight to the Prince. Actually, I found that weird. He went straight to the Prince of Saiyans instead of Goku for it. Well, okay, that's right. They changed the story. Never mind. Sorry, my bad. But he went for the Prince Vegeta first, and I love that. That was I wanted to see Vegeta get the upper hand, and then um, as he gets stronger. But let's see. I did love it. Like even him versus Frieza, Broly versus Frieza, I love that a lot. But towards the end, I wish there was more of a struggle. Like as soon as I mean, Vegeta or I'm sorry, I get the two names. I still get them mixed together to this day. Like if I know Vegeta is strong. Like he is the trump card. He is the fusion of Goku and Vegeta's powers mixed together. But I feel like they took down Broly way too hard. I was expecting Broly to. Okay, he's not at. He's only at what, Super Saiyan 2? If anything, like people are saying, like what happens if Broly goes to Super Saiyan 3, 4, or God? Like what happens if he goes to God mode? So I guess they're saving it for later. But I was expecting Broly at least to manhandle him for a bit, for a little bit. So, but it is definitely way better than hell the first time. I shit you not. I'm gonna spoil the first Broly movie for you. He died to a punch. That's it, a friendship punch. So there's a better way for it to go. I love the movie. I don't have any complaints. Like it was what the Dragon Ball fandom wanted. We wanted to see Broly versus everyone, beat the shit out of everyone. It was great. I loved it. Baki. I want to talk about Baki. So all my favorite fights, I watched the anime and then I read the manga once the first season of Baki was done on Netflix and all that. All my favorite fights happened later on in the series. Like I watch, King of Lightning. He loves Baki. He's anime only. I respect that. I wish, well, yeah, I wish I stayed anime. No, actually, no. I love the manga, but he was surprised to know that the ending is Pickle, and he doesn't know about anything else, which is weird because he's the biggest Baki fan. One of the biggest Baki fans I know. So that makes me wonder how many people actually know what happens after like Pickle, with the whole samurai dude, the giant, okay, the sumo arc. I'm not even talking about favorite fight. So my favorite fight, definitely. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one. Like it was actually okay. I want to say It was Okay, it's close between Biscuit Oliva and Ron. Like that was a cool fight. I wanted to see both of them, like both parties, just fight because throughout the whole Rai Tai tournament, it was just a one shot. Like fucking Baki one shot. Well, three shot. He one shot his target. Baki one shot his target. Yujiro, you watch. I was expecting. I don't know, but that's been Baki lately. Is everyone's powerful. It's kind of, it makes sense because what happens after Pickle, Baki has to be that strong. So, but my favorite fight is still, if you guys haven't seen the original Baki versus Jack Hanma. I read that one in the manga. The manga is way better, but the anime does handle it in a unique, good way. So, if you don't know, Jack, the giant, he bites the shit out of people versus Baki. Like, I will spoil the beginning part. The beginning part, like Jack, everyone knew what he wanted. Everyone was a beast, but he kneeled down and like grabbed Baki by the shoulder and gave him a hug and just told him like, "We're brothers, but we're gonna fuck each other up in the name of fighting." Yeah. I totally forgot. This is one fight I want to talk about for the longest time, but it's been talked about to death already. Luffy versus Rob Lucci. Now people have been debating like it's either Rob Lucci versus who was a better like fight, Rob Lucci or Katakuri. Yeah, Katakuri. I love the fight. I love the character, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Oda didn't know what to do with that character as he was, writing down the fight. He kept changing it, like honor, dishonor. I want to kill you. No, I'm gonna fight you. It was all over the place. Like people liked it. It was literally, uh, it was a brawl, bro. But I liked Rob Lucci with him. Like between Luffy and Rob Lucci, the stakes were extremely high. Like Robin, it was a fight for Robin basically. Well, yeah, it was a fight for Robin. Luffy challenging the world government and all that. Rob Lucci being the lapdog of the government who was slaying a kingdom and just because they were taking us hostages and all that. Like Luffy took a beating. He was dude. I thought he was gonna fall. He did, but I don't know. That was just a hype moment. Like with the Gum Gatling, like that was the hypest moment. It still sticks with me. Like One Piece, like that was a shivers. Like holy shit, like beat down. He like punched him for like 12 seconds straight. So yeah, those are just like all the fights I'm like thinking on top of my head right now. Just I watched some anime. Like the thing is, anime is not really like heavy on fighting as much. It's definitely like leaning towards like animation more than story though, but definitely lean on the animation side in some cases and story in the other. But like I don't know, fights in anime are not the same they used to be because they used to be impactful. I haven't seen any fights besides like in Baki anime lately that just kind of like stick with me. So I don't know, it is what it is. But I mean, I'm gonna catch up on hella like anime, so it'll change. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video.